Well. Welcome to the Friday evening Rockstar sponsored Fear Mongering Radio. It's cow shit, cow pie. I did a video come out tomorrow. Chubbles was talking about tater acres. Is it worth it? I did on my lovely and talented DJI, the one before. Be out tomorrow morning. You can listen to it live. She talks about it, pig in the poke and muddy this or that, and this does not look comfortable. It's over on, I gave her a like over there on lovely and talented. I keep forgetting I'm in love with you now. Over on, what the hell's that place? I can't remember what it's called. Rumble. You know, I was talking to Karl. My father always said safety's a choice, not a mistake. And our Grunta that does stuff for the plumbers wanted to bring a lift from St. Paul out to Eden Prairie, and I put my hands together. What my dad would always tell me, you can only control so much in your hand. I said, no, you have a half a day. I will take care of this 3,000-pound lift. If they can't get it done while I'm off at we'll have to wait until I get back from Wisconsin Monday. I said, I will take it. You're not going to take it in a trailer. Then go down 35W and maybe get pulled over, then we get fined $3,000 and it gets towed, which happened up north by somebody. You can only control so much. I said, young man, I will do it, and you do what you need to do. I'm just scratching my balls till I get a phone call to go back down to downtown Minneapolis. Put up a 90-inch TV. It was just a screw around day till that happened, and then I had to run out somewhere else and got back and loaded for Wisconsin Monday morning out to the Walmart facility out there. Get that done. But at the time of my life, it snowed. Me and Sue Ellen shoveled our front. It was all behaviors was going on. That bad boy. It was a little heavy, so we had a quality QA time by shoveling the driveway here in the poor side of Minnetonka. It is a great day to be alive. It really is. I always say, if I can see, I can hear, I can speak, I can breathe, I can walk. I'm not paralyzed. You know, I saw a video on a guy who was paralyzed. He gets it done, he drives, but I can feel pain. My brother has been blind since, 3 months into his life, where Blind Views claims he's blind, but can sure read that chat room. I looked at part of his live stream today, raging on Nomadic Fanatic. We always appreciate the military of the arm for all the branches that serve us well. 1 and 2. Forgotten in Vietnam, Afghanistan. 9/11. We did storm those beaches because September 1st, 1938, Hitler had to invade Poland, and we got dragged in because of oil embargo with Japan. They capitulated August 2nd, 1945, and it ended later on. But the bottom line is, we did snap the necks of crowds and free those Jews who were sent to New York but turned away and slaughtered in cold blood. Remember, it was just fake, right? No big deal, right? We only wish. Like I said, my social security gave me a D- on it. So it was never happened. My father was enraged. The man at Oak Ridge Country Club who escaped. Don't worry about the little cockroach. He'll find out when he dies. Yeah, we all told the Catholic community we're going to our fish fry tonight up there in Minnetonka, Tonka. Catholics good for something, it's a good fish. They shut burning churches to the ground, which are crime scenes. The rat line of World War II let them escape. But we did take some of them in anyways. Like she's a biatch, but she's a tiger in bed, so get that milk for free. Just like Nomadic Fanatic. Chubbles. He puts out not the best thing in the world, but it is what it is. But we thank you for your service. Freedom isn't free. 58,000 plus were sacrificed in Vietnam. Listen to Hamburger Hill as a video. We had 50-minute video on the way home. All the behavior, the campus lives. Seen the movie. I bet you would do your own effing great line in that movie. draft dodger up the hill. Bill Clinton too as well. Yahoo! I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. Flat feet, but the hunch plays a lot of golf. Flat feet. Convicted felon, adjudicated rapist. You have your choices in life. But the men wearing blue, but you have balls this side of oak trees too as well. Air Force, Army, the Marines, the Navy, the Merchant, NASCAR, Coast Guard. They're in and out of uniform. We appreciate all you guys do out there. Everything you do. Always do. God bless the working class that work for a living, domestic and abroad. They make it churn in this country. Dave, 25, is trying to get in the payroll over at out there in Rhode Island, where that one CrossFit guy shot his son and his wife. I think it was just that, nothing else. That's a weird place, but whatever. He was pissed, whatever. Not all transgender people are idiots, but shout out the families out there. It was sad, but I don't run with poor people. I don't, or criminals, or drug addicts, or whatever it may be, or drug dealers. I don't, but yeah, he told me that Jeff Dubay. Look Jeff Dubay up. He used to play for K. He used to work for K-Fan. He was a friend. He was a board member. He gave him a hat and a show one time. He was from Oak Ridge Country Club, and his brother. Nice man, but he made poor choices with drugs. When I was 18, 19, my dad said, "Get fine, new friends." I did. Open Sword Perkins saved my life. I have a beer once in a while, but I've been drunk since my wedding. They always say you get married, you get drunk on the day you get drunk on the day you get married, the day you get divorced. My brother, when he got a divorce, we had a big poster in my brother's backyard. It said, "The bitch is back." When he divorced Satan's granddaughter. My mother was enraged when we had that. She finally realized that she was Satan's granddaughter. Jake Hudson sent me an email, wanted me to take him back as a friend. If he did do it, I said, I didn't send it back. You're nuts, Jason. Jake the Snake. Try to help this guy out. But make good choices in your life. You be good places. You want to be wealthy? Live well? Well, good people. If you don't like two men having sex, grunting, groaning, shoving up the hind and grunting and groaning, great, I get it. You can't watch two women. It's not a very Christian thing to be doing, watching two women have smashing gash, choking your chick into hardcore lesbian porn. I get it. All right? Put a condom on. Prevent AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, needle in the penis. Ouch. Put it on. All you gotta do. And to me, it's $40 now, I guess. I'm drunk enough, I guess. Use some Vaseline. I got a couple gay men that want me first, so after they're done, you can have that. If you don't like gay men, you can't sing the Queen. He was gay. Mick Jagger known to be bisexual. Prince had to have his a-hole stapled together because he had two at the hindquarter. So when you're singing certain songs, it's a gay man singing to you. If you go into a hospital, there's a gay man going to work on you. You have to step in and go, you are a gay man. You cannot help this person. I've always said people are really homophobe people, the ones who are experimenting when they're 14, 15, over their friend's house, and they start choking each other's chubby or whatever else. All of a sudden, dad walks in and admonishes them and gets them all and beats the crap up. So then they just hate gays. They hold back their gayness. That's what happens. You never see a black man tell you whatever, and then your dad tells the N-word, right? Double G hard R, whatever it may be. It's about New York Dan not being socialized as a person. Don't teach how to be good with around kids and adults and animals and whatever else. So please practice safe sex. It's not that tough. That is never a Christian thing to be doing. Staple a man to a fence. Because women, you carry the groceries. We always talk about it. And you marry before you carry. I like that phrase. I have that in there too as well. You do carry the groceries because, well, they say whores in the back seat of the car in the alley and somewhere in out there in Las Vegas or Reno, I don't know, New Jersey. You've lost some gird and you're putting out that cocktail waitress, and then you have a slut in the back seat because they're selective. Then you make love in the bed. At the time of your life. And don't drink and drive. Call some murder someone. Carl's A&B Sports. I was listening. I was reading a thing on Facebook, Peter, because he's got CP, and him and Jamie C. And people are making fun of him because of the way he speaks. I just said F him. Made the comment on the Faker book. Like, really? Guys went to college, got a 4-year degree at Indiana. He's in the sports world. I consider him my very, very close friend. I met him when he was 14. He's now 26. And I met him in Chicago in the city of organized crime the last time my Blackhawks. We had pizza at that really famous place. He'd be welcome in my house any day. I'd have to lift his wheelchair to go upstairs, but Jamie C, same thing, both. Jamie C had a bigger CP. His voice, you could tell by his podcasting. I'd call it every Saturday and give him 5 minutes of my time, whatever, call from my show to his show. And then I met Zane B. He called my show. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but I just typed in there. I said, the haters are saying, like, why would a guy that's trying to make it in life, they can find a wheelchair of his life, trying to make it in sports? Why would you do that? Good shit, good kid, good man, grown-ass man now, grown. I think he's 26. He went to Indiana. He always had women hanging around with him when he was in high school and also when he was in college. So I'd hire him for a job. Make sure he can work. Shout out to Zane B Sports, City of Organized Crime. I don't know if he's in LA now or not, but I saw that on Faker Book. I just typed in and I said, like my old man said, F them. F them. But they're not surprised. I wouldn't even post on it, but I get he's posting. And people are still, these pictures, great to hang on the bench. Still can't believe that he's gone. The Adam the Woo, these Woovians are just, I mean, my God. They're going to the bench. People are taking pictures of him on the bench. Join me, shall you? So people are putting up pictures of the Woo. Where were you when he needed you, when he needed more views? I've joined a few of the groups. It's just like, Jesus. Hanging out on the bench. I get it. I get the woo. The daily woo. But anyways, we are having the time of our lives. We always do. But I said that one tomorrow will come out. Tonight they'll be out. I will rise at 2 o'clock. We appreciate anybody that comes. The audio. This is not what it used to be. I get it. See, UPS is close to some 22 facilities. Nothing here. A couple in Arizona and everything else. So mainly out west. Not surprised. Gay actress that came out after retired. Okay. Jim Nabors. We knew he was gay. I didn't care. Jim Nabors is a great singer. He's a very good singer. I wanted William Shatner to release his heavy metal band. Oh my God. Oh, and let me see. Hang on a second. Let me see. You gotta sign in. What did I see? Just about 100 in the last 30 days. Geolocation, United States, United Kingdom, Australia. Give Wonder Hussey her phone back, please. I'm asking. Just give it back to her. She's in New Mexico right now, I guess. Good for her, hanging on the outskirts. I'm happy for her. She's hanging out. So good for her. Let me see. Australia, Norway, Canada, and South Korea, Colombia. Oh, well, Colombia once, really. Denmark, New Zealand, Romania, Taiwan, Spain. Let my people go! France, Hungary, Ireland, and Pakistan, and Ukraine. Let's get the war over. United Kingdom, we got a new. I see the king's brother got arrested. London, calling 4 times. Cambridge, twice. Leeds. Mary St. Edmunds, appreciate it. Come kidnap me. Someone take me to England, please. What's name went there? I think Dan went there one time. But Australia, you can kidnap me too as well if you want. South Wales, Sydney, and whatever. Come kidnap me. I won't bitch. I'll fly myself out there. Oh, Canada. Let's see if you guys come to Canada. Ontario is Toronto and Fredericton and Burnet. But let's look at the real quick geolocation. United States of America, New Jersey. Still love this one. It's hilarious. Cape May 6 times, and Cape May Courthouse 6 times. So Send me an email at cowpote.com. What's going on at the courthouse? Call the show. Call the courthouse show. Massachusetts, Springfield, 8 times. There's somebody on all my Springfield. Someone's been listening more than once. Minnesota is Minneapolis. Ooh, New St. Paul. Thank you so much. Wisconsin is Boscobel. And Wankania, whatever it's called. I can't pronounce it, but we appreciate it. Anybody wants Wisconsin? Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace. Good song. My mom would always cry. It's a good song. It'd be played at my funeral. See, the hunch wants to start war with Iran, I guess. Florida. Stanford twice, Jacksonville, and Sarasota. Oh, there you are. Texas, Fort Worth, too poor to Eye of the Devil, Jim Schuler. Oklahoma's Tulsa Town. California Dreamin', Sacramento. My sister lived there before she moved back to Sydney, Nebraska. Illinois, Orange Land Park once. Pennsylvania, Shipville. New York is Brooklyn, the Gingerbread House. 1, 2, 3. North Carolina, Marshall. We are going to go to Orange Beach, I guess. We're going to go there for our little summer getaway in May, I guess. Then we're going to go down to it's a place that everyone has gone to before. I think what's name was there. I know the Yankee in the South, they go all the time. It's a cool little town. I can't remember what it's called by Disney, by Dolly World, whatever it is. But go down there for my birthday. It'd be kind of cool to go down there. I love the Smoky Mountains. But thanks all the IPs. Rolling and everybody else, and I play music once in a while, but I write, but I don't just play music and whatever else. I put me in the background, but I don't ask for any money. It's just this nonstop begging for money on these video platforms. It just drives me insane. I've never asked for money. I've asked for a raise. I've asked for an application. I've earned myself. I've never had allowance in my life. I found money. I've won money playing blackjack. I won that monkey money. I won. Where did I win that money the other day? It was something I won somewhere. Oh, the Deadpool hit and something else I won. So it's like, that's the way she goes. I mean, I just don't. It's just nonstop. People asking for money. It's like, my God. It just drives me insane. It takes so. I deserve you to buy a shirt. Was it? They do the Yankee of the South one, the Woo in the South, whatever. It's like, great, you do us a great video. I'm not buying your shirt. Yeah, I mean, you can wear a Speculation shirt around. It's a Speculation Sports on. Okay, you can wear that around. I mean, why would you buy a Blind Views shirt that says Tater on there? I mean, what the hell is this? I mean, what is it you're showing? I mean, it's just dumb. It's like, you can see, I do caution. My body's always monetized, and the people always ask that about that question. I have fear mongering radio, one that I've worn around. I wear my SPAC. I wear my bitch boy radio around. Whatever, man. For fun, I made a thing up for that one place where I had T-shirts on. I had basically, if you were going to buy one, I sold a couple. I made no money on it. I made it because I wanted a sweatshirt, which I bought one for me, one for Ted, and I want a long sleeve one I wear all the time. Other than that, I've never looked at the thing in 4 years. I just did it to make some shirt, but then I found a better place that I like is Uber Prints. I love Uber Prints. If I wanted to make a Daily Woo shirt and say the GOAT of YouTube, I could do it, and I could do it for $24 and be here in 3 days. I could put him on a shirt, on a black shirt, and just put his picture, the Daily Woo, the GOAT, the Daily Woo, the GOAT. Be done with it. And I have my own shirt. I paid for it. I can wear it. What? I'm not going on the back. Join me, shall you? I mean, if I wanted to, I could do that. Whatever. Just a basic T-shirt. But I get 3XL, wear it, and support the young man if I really wanted to. I did send a picture of him on my computer, so if someone wants a picture, T-shirt, my caution, my body's always monetized. On the back of the shirt, it says, I always aim to misbehave. I had a lady one time that wanted one out. We were out in, she was a waitress out in what the hell was that town called again? Dirtle Myrtle. I sent her one. I sent her one for free. I said, I'll just give me your address. I said, no, I'll just send it to you. Because she loved that. She loved it. Because I said, your body's monetized, you're a waitress. And she loved your body's always monetized. So I gave it to her. I said, I have one size bigger. She sent me back an email. She thank you. It works. She sent me an email. She loved it. And I said, if you need another one, let me know. But if I orders T-shirt for Bitch Boy Radio for somebody, they'll give me I'll get like a thing in the mail, like a discount. I could do my own Daily Woo T-shirt and support them. And like I said, I'm planting a tree for the Daily Woo. But the people go on the bench and stuff. It's like, okay, people still walking around his house, going upstairs. It's like, can you just let the man rest? I get it. I've talked about the guy. I get it. But it's a beautiful day. That's 20th day of February 2026 already. We're already getting towards, we got one more week. Yeah, one more week of February already. I'm like, oh my goodness. I think next, then the 5th of March is the sports show. And we go to Chicago 2 weeks after that. Go on a train at the time of our lives. But anyway, so Nomadic Fanatic, I listened to one today. He was about propane, and he was all bitter about insurance. Well, when you're a nomad, when you don't have a real job and you got to be self-insured, you have to go through somebody. He was all raging at the end. It's it's the way it is, man. I get it, man. He was all pissed off and all angry at the end and sitting on his little front porch and, the gremlin of YouTube pissing and moaning about stuff. And, I'm like, it is what it is, man. It's the way she goes. It's when you want to be, you got to be self-insured and you got to do all this behavior. It's the way she goes. It's the way it is, pissing and moaning. It's just nothing you can do about it, So he was all whining about that. And his girlfriend over there, Rumble, I did the video, will be up tomorrow, of her, wonder if it's worth it. Like, she's kind of thinking outside the box of if it's worth it. Like I said in the video, and I said before, the Huss did a thing. She showed a cat house for sale, and I was listening to Nevada towns leaving, and there's like, what's that state capital by Reno? There's lots of land for sale because people are leaving because there's no job. But if you want, with the money he has, the time he has, there's land he can buy where it's not too bad, and he can live in a nice place, and without telling the hell you live. Which we all know about Blind Views and his behavior, right on a video. I've had people send me the address. He knows the address. You can't tell me he isn't talking to people behind the scenes. He's not. He is. He's done many. People sent me the video, the address. I get it, man. He doesn't. He thinks, he's Mr. Look at me, Mr. Magoo here. It's just. I don't get it at all with him and him and Tater. And I listened to part of his live stream yesterday, and I kind of went through that. At the end, when people started talking about Tater, he just raged on, pissed him on about Tater the last 20 minutes. Just raged on, pissed and moaned about the guy, and I highly doubt. I get he gives out where he lives, but you don't have to tell where he lives. But you love to do that behavior because he's so pissed off about what Tater didn't do, and the dog didn't. The cat, and then Mikey, and then whatever it was, liking something. It's like, please. But I get Nomadic Fanatic. He's gotta go to a court date, and where he's living. I'm sorry. I'm not bringing him much a rock. I'm gonna live somewhere out in the desert. The Huss has had a problem once in a while with rain. I get it. You have that kind of money. There's a good place you can live in Tennessee. The winters aren't too bad. There's plenty of land out there. Depending where you want to live, even Alabama. I don't know, Arkansas. Look around. It's cheap, and I know it's cheap in Arizona, and the taxes are cheap, but there's plenty of places that right on the outside of Reno, the weather winters aren't too bad. It's cold, but not freezing cold. Elko, let me see Elko. Let's see let's go look at Elko. I did one time a long time ago look, and I know the Huss did something one day. I think she did. I think I was looking at videos of Elko one day, and her popped up. So she did something in Elko, and I get it. I've said me to do it. I didn't watch it. I saw, okay, I was just looking at Elko, Nevada. Weather. Because right now it's okay. It's 35. Okay, it's It's 52 right now. It's 32 degrees. I mean, that's not bad. And today it's 40 degree, 48, 52 coming up. So the winters aren't too bad. I mean, it's it isn't too bad. I mean, I could handle living there because I looked at him a long time ago. And one time I looked about Elko one day. I was just looking one day. That'd be kind of cool, and to live there or some Elko, Nevada by the month. So it's like it gets in the 80s in June, July, and then in December it gets down to 40s in January. So I can handle 40 degrees. I don't mind it. I don't, and it's not that bad, you know. It's to me, if you're gonna, there's too many places he could be going besides up there in Arizona. It's just with his money, but it's whatever. You don't need a whole bunch of acreage, you know, with tater acres and wherever else. And you know, I don't get it. I just don't understand. But he's all like Sarasota Tim, you know. He buys something, gets rid of it, and it's just I don't get it. I mean, you know, just like with Blind Views, he wants to be an RVer so bad. That's why he watched all these guys. It's like, hey, why do I watch hockey and football? I wish I could play that sport, but I can't. Do I wish I owned the Seattle Seaweed and could buy them? Hell yeah. I really do. I really do. That's too bad Steve Perry confirms he won't join Journey's farewell. That's too bad. That's too bad. Let's see him join it. But I'm not surprised that Tater and, you know, he's whining and pissy moaning about where he's living. It's like, you know, you can bring as much rock as you want in there. It's going to be snowing up there. There's a better place to live. He can buy land that already has electrical. He can drop his truck. He can drive his little blue beast around. He can take it. Again, I don't care what Scotty says. If I'm driving around, if you're an RVer, like I said, I'm going to have a F-250, and I'm going to have a basic pull behind, and I'm going to if I want to go to NASCAR, I can do NASCAR all year long, not all the races. I go play golf, I can drop at a nice NASCAR, a nice place. I'm not going to have a bus and then have a front-wheel drive truck. That's not a truck. That's just a piece of crap white vehicle and have all this behavior. You want to be minimalist when you get in that age, when you want to travel around. Make it easier, because when he just can't go point A to point B. He's got to have shovels help him bring stuff back and forth. But if he's going to have that, have a base, but have a base where there's actual electricity. And maybe you can rent it out in the off season. I don't know. Maybe you can have a RV, and what do they want to have? I don't know. But it's just stupid. And then again, the cat. I'm a big cat guy. Cats are not RVers. Dogs are. And I love kitties. I got Bosco the Costco kitty. He doesn't like to get in the car. He hates it. But whatever. I mean, I guess that's his. You know, it's like he bought the video game. I told Karl he's going to find out the hard way. He plugged it in and probably needed to upgrade the son of a bitch, you know, and then couldn't do it. You know, it's like whatever. But it's great to have money, but I'd rather spend it on water parks, golf courses, and traveling around the country. There's 50 states you can go to. Well, you can go to Alaska. You really can't go to Hawaii unless you want to ship your RV, or when you go to Hawaii, you rent one and you drive around the town. But just this, I've never seen an incompetent man in my entire life, running from his problems, beating up on people because he's got no self-control. I just don't know. Fanatic, again, wasn't properly socialized. Like I told, the New York Daniel was not properly socialized. Okay, he just doesn't know how to speak, doesn't know how to act. Same thing, you know. Just when you don't know how to talk to people, that's the problem. And Tater hasn't been, you know, like what he says, you can get pardoned all you want. You've committed a felony, you're a felony. It's just once a felon, always a felon, because you're just used to committing these felony offenses. So I'm not overly surprised. But, you know, it's the way she is. It's just kind of fun to listen to Blind Views piss him on about Tater, because he's so pissed because he pets the kitty, and whatever Tater does, or Mikey gets mad because people give him money. You know, it never hurts to ask. I guess I could put out my PayPal. I mean, the Huss has her PayPal, everything else, and she got Wandering Gypsy to do it. She's not making any money. That's why she needs to get off the road, because the money's not there anymore. And the Huss does 2 a week, and I told her an email Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. 20-minute videos. You make it simple. Don't over-edit and travel around, get past the dirt. She'd have the time of her life, and I'll support her, and I'll talk about it. I want you to go try, but I've tried to, I'm a consumer of videos. I'm a consumer of common sense. And I don't make any money on YouTube. That's what I feel sorry for Carpegger that, is going to be gone for 6 weeks from the housekeeper while he runs around and tries to pimp and prostitute the daily woo, his listeners and stuff, which, give me four, Carpegger is playing a character because he is a wrestling fanatic. So he's playing this, and same thing with Nomadic Fanatic. He's playing this character, this really nice ho-hum kind of guy. It's like Mikey's the same way. I'm going to play this over-the-top kind of guy, and people are going to feel sorry for me, and, people are beating up on me and bullying me and everything else, and, and look at the girlfriend, she's being used and, whatever else, good old Diana, pissing and moaning, and then good old Beef Stew, he's in love, Beef Stew's in love with Life and Vibe. He's in love with that woman. I mean, I've never seen a grown-ass man, Beef Stew, and then, he's also in love with my girlfriend. He's trying to steal away from me. What the heck's her name? I keep forgetting her name here now. Squirrel Bay Parody, but he's like, she's a bull dyke. She's a man hater. Unless you had a lot of money, young man, Life and Vibe is not going to bone you. She smashes gash, if that. She's lonely, she's scared, comes home to her dogs, watches Sarasota Tim, and then I guess she did a live stream this afternoon, I guess. Karl told me. I positive I want to listen to her. I want to get after what she's done to you and doxing. Like I told him on the phone today. I said, you win the argument when she wants to get personal on your ass. I'm going to see if Scooter's on. He claims he's busy. I doubt it's Scooter. We're going to call Scoot. We call his young ass. Let's see if Scooter's around. No Scooter. Little bastard. No Scooter. Who the hell? Doing the show a little earlier than usual because we're going with that fish fry. So let's begin. The cat's good for something. My favorite fish. I do like McDonald's 2 fish sandwiches and a large fry. Oh boy. Oh, I tell you, I've already lost like 8 pounds already since I have my new stuff. So I could call Beef Stew, but all he's going to do is just piss him on, yell and holler. Maybe at the back end I'll call Beef Stew on. He pledged his love on the live stream. I was frankly embarrassed for him, just loving that psychotic bull dyke that she is. I mean, Life and Vibe. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, what is wrong with you? Wanted to date her and get, I don't know how East Tennessee to Virginia Beach. I don't know. Let me see how far. Let's see here now. How far is Virginia Beach to? Hang on. No. How far is Virginia Beach to East Tennessee? 8 hours and 13 minutes. It's not bad. You can do it in 8 hours, man. You can get up in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, get there by 6 for dinner, make her your week hot dogs, and be down with it. You know what I'm saying? Have at it, man. Bitch, please. So it is what it is. So it's you can have the time of your life. Oh my goodness, I do like TikTok. There's some TikTok stuff that just I love TikTok. It's so much fun when I'm bored at work at the airport and I got time or I wait for somebody. I love doing that behavior. Yeah, Life and Vibe. Let's see, did she Mighty Python, the Flying Circus. Oh my God, the man hater. Yeah, she did a member 1 hour ago. $120, members only. So much to catch up on. So okay. What did she tell? Good life. I can spend $3 a month to listen to her babble on. Oh my goodness, that sounds fun. Blind views, but yeah, it was good old. Girlfriend. New York Dane. What's New York Dane doing? What's he doing these days? New York Dane. What is he talking about? I didn't see. I think he did something today. And Sarasota Tim hit damn skids. No, they're not. I'm gonna go look at. No, they're not. They're not hitting the skids. God, it's just what does he usually? Let me see. Okay, Sarasota Tim. Let's go look. He gets about 1,000 per. Okay, let's just see. So the one he just did 7 hours ago get 1,000. He's at 2,000, 1,000, a couple. That's 7. Depends. What he's talking about. I think. He averages between one is 3 Social Security after 5 years. That's 3, 4K. He says it's good to be bored. It's not hitting the skids. He's got 6,000 when the other one does. It varies. It's the way she goes. Some go down, some come up. He breaks usually 1,000. He's not. If he was at 500, then we have a problem. But the one who make him relevant is this New York dimwit. And it's too bad that my boy JJ's too ballers to call on the show. What's his name did a video on Tater, who's a stalker of Nomad and Lions Crew 1 is now getting into the thing. He did something. Taylor's a part of that one. He was trying to get on the that wagon, which I've done. I've pimped and prostituted, but it's pretty funny with his behavior. But yeah, I know it's one of those wing things. One of those wing things. Oh, let's call Karl. Should we call Karl? Call Karl. Hopefully I don't have to reset my phone. We'll see what happens. Karl.
Hello.
Well, thanks for calling the show.
I love the show. It's my favorite place in the whole wide world.
Well, you call on the show again. Thanks for calling into the show. I started a little early today because we want to go to the a little early to get there before all the Catholics eat all the fish.
Yeah, no, I don't want to call all the time because I don't want to be a show hog. If other people want to call in, I want to make sure they got an opportunity.
Well, they can call in whenever they want. I tried to call Scooter. He wouldn't answer. I don't know if I should call Beef Stew or not. You know how he is.
Beef stew. We'll see how it goes.
What?
We'll see how it goes on Beef Stew.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll call a little bit here.
Life of Vibe did her private thing.
Oh, how'd that go?
Well, I promised I wouldn't tell what's going on in her thing.
Well, come on.
It's a big snore fest, and I can tell some things that it won't matter. She says that she's a better attorney than me.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
She's a better attorney than you, huh? Well, then why don't you go be a public no defender?
And I don't think she realizes that when an attorney takes a case, not only do they have to make their living, they've got to pay their staff, they have to pay rent.
Absolutely.
They have to pay office supplies.
Yep.
So you can't take cases that won't make money.
Correct.
Because even though you may forego the paycheck, but the people that work for you want to get paid.
Correct.
The landlord you rent from wants to be paid.
Exactly. Because there are people that run companies that will, like startup companies, will not take a salary for like about a month or two, and they won't take any money because they can't afford it. But
I know when I was in law school, it's just like her. I'm like, if I lose the case, I'm going to appeal it, even if it's my own money.
Because a lot
of their attorneys like, wait till you start paying overhead.
Correct.
You've got to sign paychecks and stuff.
It's like
it won't be that you don't want to do it. It's just you can't do it.
Correct. Well, it's just like if me and you could start a trucking company tomorrow, we can buy the trucks. Now we have to buy the people. We have to put fuel in those things. You got to fix them. It's all that overhead that contributes to doing your business. It's like buying. I'd love to have my own restaurant tomorrow. I could buy. There's restaurants have closed. I could buy the restaurant, start up, but now I have to hire people, the food cost, whatever else. It's great to have a business, but you have to have like I said, you have to also make a profit to put back in the business. It's.
And she also says I don't understand how YouTube channels work.
Really? What do you mean by that?
I think she's trying to make the YouTube channel seem like what I just said. You know, she's got overhead, she's got editors, she's got to pay.
Oh, please.
But she doesn't have any of those expenses.
Okay, okay, here's what YouTube channel. You usually have a phone, which you pay for, and I've chosen to buy several cameras. Okay, I was sitting on the couch the other day just watching TV, thinking all the money I've spent on my channel, and I don't care. I mean, driving around my truck, smoking cigars, whatever I've done, because I like doing it. It's like if I'd be way out of my league. That's just.
I don't know. I just don't expect the people that watch me to support me.
I totally agree with you. They support you,
but I can see people taking that point of view.
Yeah, it's how you support you is liking it and sharing. Like I said, that's how you support your creators. You make a comment on the video, and you like it and you share it, and I share it on Twitter. That's because the algorithms like that when you make comments down below.
That's our point of view. There's other points of view. Yeah, but I think the people that stand on the corner with the sign are more respectable because at least they're hungry and they just want food.
Correct, usually. Yeah, but that's just too bad. That's just too bad. Like I told you on the phone, and I mentioned it on this live stream before you called it in the show, is that when she went after you personally, it's game, set, match. You scored in overtime. You scored a 3-on-5 shorthanded goal on her.
Oh yeah, someone talked about me at the beginning, and then she said she wasn't going to talk about me or you or the boys club, and then she spent like 30 minutes talking about all of us.
What'd she say? Did she say anything about me or not?
Just normal stuff. I'm not going to disclose what she said. You can pay your $3.
Oh come on! Don't be a dink. Come on.
I'm just saying that you're not going to ask about us, and she said she's not going to talk about us, but she talks to me.
Well, you told me you weren't going to go anywhere. What's the big deal? This isn't national security. Am I talking to Donald J. Trump, or what's the deal here?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not going to stuff that you wouldn't know if you watched her thing. Is fine, but her personal comments against me, I can tell you, because they were against me.
Okay.
And she's talking about that $700 again. Well, give me their name, their address, and their phone number. And then I gotta find out why they waited 3 years to even write the comment.
Right.
Because the last client I took was like 3 years ago, and this comment is 2024.
It's just,
well, why would you wait 3 years to put it up? That just sounds weird to me.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, maybe I do owe someone $700. Get a hold of me. Well, let me take a look at my records. If I owe it, I'll pay it.
No, I totally understand that, but I just think she's. Like I said, she's going to get personal with you. It just shows you're under her skin, and you scored a shorthanded goal in overtime to beat her in the Lord Stanley in Game 7. It's just, we talked on the phone.
She also let us know if we found her ex-husband, he would have lots of stories for us.
Well, I probably would.
I'm not going to hunt her ex-husband down. I don't care.
I got time. He'd be fun to have on. It'd be fun to have him on the show.
Yeah, if he finds me and wants to come on the show, I'll totally talk to him. But I'm not going to go looking for him.
If he called the show, I'd be great. You know, call it the dirty life.
That would be epic.
Life and Vibes, Dirty Laundry. It'd be epic as hell. You know, it's too bad that she's. It's funny. It's kind of she's voice activated. I wasn't there obviously with Blind Views when Blind Views talks. He reads the chat room, it dictates what goes on because he's reading. You know what I'm saying? And she's the same way. So someone mentioned me.
She wants to make sure the way she's written the narrative.
Yes.
That's the way it comes out, whether it's the truth or not. Which is fine. It's her show. She can do that.
Well, it's a waste of good suffering. I mean, it's just a waste of good suffering. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I was watching it.
Fox News Fair and Balanced. She is not.
Right. New. I was watching a video today. This guy who drove around. What the hell was it? Slab City. Oh my God! There was like 3 or 4 RVs that were burnt up, like just sitting there, burnt up, right? And then one of the RVs looked like it had been in a tornado and it said occupied. I mean, he's showing this town. I'm like, he's driving around. I'm like, oh my God, just trash everywhere. And
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm like, he's just driving around in his vehicle with his girlfriend. I'm like, there was like 3 or 4 that had been burned down. They're just sitting there, just sitting on some lot, you know. That just they left it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because what's her name was there? Wandering Gypsy raised money for these people and food, like, which I wouldn't do because they're all there by choice. That's a lawless place. That's a lawless place.
Yeah, they don't have a town. The only thing that governs them is county rules.
Yeah.
And the county just really doesn't want to have anything to do with it.
Right. I mean, I guess you could go out there with the garbage with a roll off and say throw your garbage in here. You'd probably go out with 20 of them. I mean, there's like, I saw garbage everywhere on the video. You could probably take away about 25 roll offs of garbage. And within a month, It's just like the homeless people I told you here in Minnesota. We were doing a job off of Cedar Lake Avenue, and I got off the exit when I was going to Minneapolis for the other job I had before. And you go under the Social at 55. And they cleaned them out last year. They cleaned them out. Well, guess what? They're back under the bridge again, and there's garbage everywhere. There's actually, there's smell. They're right back at it again. So you could have money and go out there to Slab City and pick up all the garbage and beautify that place within a year. Be right back to it again because it's a way they don't know any better. So you could put roll-offs out there and say, hey, put your garbage in here and I'll come and get it. They might do that, but he pointed out 2 or 3 different RVs that had burned the ground. That just burned. There was nothing left. Like no big deal.
Yeah, my wife, I used to be the liquor commissioner and I was a township trustee. Mm-hmm. And she's like, well, now that we're back in West Peoria, you're going to go get back in political and run a ward or run from there. And I'm like, absolutely not, especially not with the YouTube channel. Those people go nutty if I was an elected official in my town.
Right. Well, like I told you about that town that's in NASCAR, and I drove through with my wife, and they have two races there. And I was telling the guy in my shuttle about that, and he goes, "We drove through that town." And I said, "I would be a mayor. I'm 40 years old. I have money. I got money like Trump, whatever." I'd say, "Listen, I'm the mayor of this town. I want to make this curb appeal, meaning I want all the trash out of your front yards." And there's a few lots that I saw that had cars sitting in the front, just sitting there. I'm this millionaire. I'm going to clean up that city, and I'm going to throw away all these cars. I'm going to say, listen, when people come through this town, I want to have it curb appeal. It looks nice. You can have all your trash in the back, but not the front. But it was a nice little town as you drove through South Carolina to that NASCAR town. Yeah. But it's like, really? People have cars in the front up on blocks and stuff. I'm like, really? Because when you go from North Carolina to South Carolina, there's that first city you cross over, which is kind of nice. But as you get deeper into the South Carolina, all these abandoned houses and cars just sitting somewhere, you know what I'm saying, that no one bothers to do anything with. It's just as you get deeper into like Alabama and Arkansas, same thing. Just these rundown towns that don't know any better. So blind is. So your girlfriend is still ripping on you. She's still triggering your ass, huh?
No, she's just saying the same old stuff. And I've put out my rebuttal, and that's all there is to it. I don't need to go any further.
Right.
I've said that she makes $40 an hour and she works a 32-hour week. If you want to give her money, go ahead.
Yeah, I wouldn't give her.
I think she should be nicer to the people that participate in her show, even if they don't agree with it.
Right, but she's an angry woman. That's what she is. She's angry. She has no, like you said, she has nothing.
And that's all I've got to say. And then if she can give me the name, address, and phone number of the person I owe $700 to, I'll take a look at it.
Right. But she's not a happy woman. She must not. Just like you said, she's like New York Dan. She has nothing to bounce anybody off of. She just does what she just doesn't even tell her that's not cool. And she just comes home to dogs. Dogs don't talk. She has no friends. She's a man.
Like Sarasota Tim talking to AI. AI is not going to tell you you're crazy.
Correct.
Why'd you do that? Because AI wants you to spend as much time on AI as possible.
Exactly. So real quick on this Sarasota Tim behavior, your nephew New York Dan says his that the views are going down. I went and looked at him before you called in, and it's like they look like 1,000, 2,000. I don't know where he's getting this idea that it's cratering. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't agree that he's cratering.
He says that he's always at 2,000, 1,000. It varies from video, because the more he puts out, the less they kick it out. So I think if he did like two videos,
he very rarely has a video that's under 1,000.
Correct.
That would be an oddity if that happened.
I mean, it's just if he did just 2 a day, like 8 o'clock and 4, he might be getting 2,000, because after a while it's not going to kick it out. So,
well, that's kind of what he's trying now. He's sitting at the beach with a nice backdrop, and we'll see how that goes. See how that works for him.
But he's probably.
I've lost interest in him.
I can't.
I still follow him. He still entertains me, but
I can't believe he's making money on AdSense, because these 2,000 views is not a lot of views. It's not. It's maybe $5-10, if that he's making, and the money he's getting are from people giving him money. I think he's probably working. He's probably doing something on the side. He's probably doing something, because there's no way.
Hopefully.
There's no way he's making money unless someone's giving him money. That's why he's making it. He lives pretty simple. He lives in a RV park. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
but the rent there is $1,100.
Okay.
The spot that he's got.
So people that like him.
Go there right now. That's what they're charging.
Okay.
Maybe he's got a deal because he's been there for a while.
Right. So whatever, I guarantee you, he probably needs about $2,000. Let's just say $2,000 a month would be his point where he could probably just get along with $2,000, give or take.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's fair. He's probably getting $4,000 a month.
Yeah, whatever he would.
Security in that,
right?
A little bit of begging.
Right. So let's just say 3, whatever that's all what he would. My point is, what he needs to get by would be a little bit $2,000 to get by if he's smart, but. Trying to make it on YouTube and then begging for it is just not my way of thinking in life. I'm sorry, but
yeah. Well, it used to be a good deal, but it isn't anymore.
Right. Well, back in the old days. So what did you think about your uncle Blind Views and his live stream? What'd you think?
Like you would say, I think Tater and Mike are a waste of good stuff there.
Yeah.
But it seems to make him money, and he's in it just for the money, so that's what he's doing.
But he just kind of seemed like at the end when he started melting down on Tater, because it's like he was, he didn't intend to really talk about Tater until they started talking about him, until people started chatting into the making whatever they were saying, so that got him all fired up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's kind of like how I feel for ex-girlfriends that have dumped me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But not a friendship.
Correct. But he had mentioned that he had pet someone's cat. Maybe it was his cat or something. And I think you said that his wife wanted to be an RVer or something. You said
he does, but the wife said no.
Yeah. So
the wife's got no interest. She has headaches all the time.
Yeah. So
and I don't know. She must not be nice to Blind Views because he never talks about her.
Right.
I mean, even not talking about her, he doesn't. And the only thing I heard he said when he did talk about her was they go in the grocery store and people, can I take a picture with you? And she's like, those are your people. I'm out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave me out of it.
Yeah, I'd take a picture with his young ass. I'd give him the bird. Yeah, okay. With his little cane, like when he goes out, when he leaves the basement once every couple days, when he goes to the store, they park in the handicap spot and he canes himself in. He does. He walks in with that cane. Like the one video we saw him when he got kicked out of the mall, he had his cane. Because he walks.
Yeah, he's trying to get blind sympathy when he's not blind.
Yeah, and
that's annoying.
They probably have that thing they hang up on the steering wheel. You hang it up on the thing, that you're crippled up. So, because he was that one video when he got kicked out of the wall, remember? And he had you could see him with his cane. So he canes himself. He go to the front. He gets out, walks with the cane. Like he's crippled up. So, the fake blonde guy, hanging out. So I
know.
got to have that behavior. But yeah, good old beef stew. He really is. I just googled.
But he's not blind, and he's not going blind.
Yeah, I know. He's just. It makes me laugh. I did ask Google how far East Tennessee is to where she lives. It's 8.5 hours, so he could drive there in the morning and make her dinner by 6.
She didn't talk about that at all on her live. About the fact that Stewie has pledged his love for her. Of course, then she'd have to confess that she's been listening.
Yeah, she knows it. She knows.
Yeah. She didn't talk about the Stewie or Scott thing at all.
Yeah, Scotty, Beef Stew and Scotty are kind of fighting over her love. They're kind of fighting.
Yeah. Oh, but she was wearing makeup and looking pretty decent.
Oh, really?
Where she's normally not very made up.
She's usually rode hard, put away wet. She's usually just that plain Jane that.
I'm not saying she was dressed up to go out on a date, but she was
probably going to
dressed up to go to a job interview.
Maybe she's going to a lesbian bar and picking some woman up. I guess, who knows? So.
Like, that was interesting that she was dressed up.
No, that's good to see. Beef Stew wasn't even in there to choke his chicken and listen to her young ass. So,
yeah.
Good old Beef Stew.
You didn't get to see it.
Oh, well, he's.
She was looking pretty good.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, makeup does hide your flaws, brings out your beauty, but it doesn't matter. When she opens her mouth with a Mighty Python, her behavior just kind of drives me insane. She'd be the kind of person you just be quiet when we're having sex. I don't want to hear you scream. Just take it, and that's how it's fun.
I could see her being a head turner. She's all dolled up.
Well, you look at her thumbnail of her picture. She looks pretty good, but when she's on there, she looks rode hard, put away wet. Her and Blind Views could be brother sister. They both have that structured truck driver look, that pushed in face, and it's just that's I'm sorry, but she's not really good looking. But makeup can be wonders. And I think she could be the coyote woman in the morning. She's laying your left arm, you'd rather chew it off instead of be woken up with her. So. I don't know. Yeah. Good old life and vibe, You're in there listening to her and she's ripping on your ass and you pay. Are you still paying for her or not?
I paid $3 for the month and I've already canceled it, so I must be prorated because it let me watch this one.
All right. And then
I have canceled it.
And then did you have the time of your life? Was it worth it?
I found it entertaining.
Okay. Long as you did, long as you had the time of your life and, meeting your girlfriend in there. So, that's fine. As long as you have the time of your life. I tried to... Should I call Beef Stew?
Go ahead.
All right, I'll call Beef Stew. He'll get all bitter that we're talking about. He gets all bitter when I don't give him a chance to talk. He'll send me texts all the time, piss and moan. You didn't let me defend myself. So we'll see Mr. Swear here if he'll... We're calling Beef Stew. We're going to see Beef Stew. Let's see here now. Let's see if Beef Stew will come on the show and save trolling. No Beef Stew.
Good Lord.
Beef Stew's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is. Hang on a second. Stew's here. This is Life and Vibes dating service. We understand you in love with her apple ass.
Is she on the line?
No, she's not.
But I'm going to make you jealous because she was looking good at her secret live. She was all made up and everything. But she said she's going to go live again. So I don't think she's...
She had a live today?
Yes, but it was...
Yeah.
But you had to pay for it. You had to pay for it.
Oh, it was a member's, okay. So she's going live tonight?
Probably.
Yeah.
You can sit there.
I still have all her makeup and stuff.
I won't be able to watch. I'll listen to her in the car, though. I'll be out doing DoorDash later.
Just make a third channel so you can listen to her. Just make a third.
While you're waiting, you can take a look.
Well, I'm saying, in between orders, I'll pop and look at the...
Just send her an email and say, listen, you're sorry. You won't say anything mean. Unblock me if you want my money. It's all you got to do.
It's out there. She knows. If she wants to unblock me, she'll unblock me.
Yeah, she wouldn't talk about it on her private chat about you pledging your love to her. But she's got to know about it.
What, she talked about it, you said?
No, she didn't.
Oh, she didn't? Okay.
No. But she talked about how she's a better attorney than me.
Oh, that's good. It's good to know.
Yeah, that's good to know. So she's probably a better chef. She's probably a better chef than you.
Well, that's
and
not
a better limo and truck driver than Cowpote.
Hey, Beef Stew, I Googled how far it is
from... the helicopter better than Dinger.
Hey, Beef Stew, I Googled how far it is from East Tennessee to Virginia Beach. It said 8.5 hours. So you can leave at 6 o'clock in the morning and get there for dinner if you want to make it.
Wow, that's a long... Dude, are you sure that's right?
Yes, 8.5 hours. I said East Tennessee. It said it's 8.5 hours.
I'm trying to think how long it took me to drive here from Florida. It was maybe 10 hours, 11 hours. It's that much further?
Yeah, 8.5 hours from East Tennessee to Virginia Beach. So
I would do that.
Yeah,
I would think. I was thinking about that actually. So I didn't think it was that. I thought it was closer. If it was, let's say, like a 3-hour drive, a 3-hour road trip, I would do it for a couple. I would take a trip for a couple days.
That'd probably be a nice ride. It wouldn't be too bad. You got to probably stop for gas, get something to go potty, whatever. But if you just do a straight shot, you probably get there in 12 hours, probably.
Well, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not going to make a 12-hour trip. Like I said, I thought it was closer. If it was like a 3-hour trip, I would do it.
No. But
Could you imagine if I was in Virginia Beach and I started filming videos, like kind of like in places around where she lived, and popping them up? She would freak.
Oh yeah. Well, you could go to the Japanese. I did a video. It's off of Atlantic. It's called the Japanese Garden, whatever it's called. It's off of 89th and Atlantic. And it's a what do you call those things? They got those bamboo forests. It's called the bamboo forest. Japanese meditation. Oh, yeah. It's a really cool little. If you go to my adventure, type in Japanese bamboo, and it's pretty cool. It's a nice little area you walk through. It's a bamboo forest. It's a meditation behind a building. It's kind of cool. I mean, I've been there twice, so you could do that in Virginia Beach, and there's also the army base that you can go on now. You can go out there and walk up to the what do you call that place? You can walk up there, whatever. But you can get out. You can go out to the Wisconsin, whatever. So there's things you can go and walk around, especially on the.
Well, at some point, I'm going to take a ride back to Florida, so it could be on the way.
Mm-hmm. Go stop and see Strock Sarasota Tim again. And get.
If I go back to Florida for my my dad's unveiling is coming up. He died almost a year ago. Mm-hmm. So did they do in Jewish religion? You do an unveiling of the headstone a year after.
I understand.
So I'm gonna have to go back for that. That's coming up. In a month.
Now, real quick on the Jewish when they die, you need to be buried before the Sabbath day, right? So if you die on a Friday,
within 24, usually within 24 hours.
Okay, I was told you had to be buried by the Sunday, by that Sabbath day. That's what I was told a long time ago.
No, it's 24 hours.
Okay, whatever. That's what I was told. So
like I said, but yeah. So if I have to drive back to Florida for that, I'll definitely take a pit stop.
You'll get New York Daniel jealous because someone said Barium Exposure came in and said on that last live stream, he said that New York Dan said he's going to go down and see Dinger again.
Oh, he is. He already rented a car. He told it. He was talking about that on his video yesterday. He rented because he was thinking about taking his Mustang down there, but he said it's not driving good, so he rented a car. And he's heading down there pretty soon.
Some more stalking. Do you think Dinger's going to meet him up again there, Karl? What do you think?
What do I think about what?
Do you think Dinger's going to meet up with your grandson again or not?
Well, no, I don't think he will.
They can redo the Denny's I'm scared out of my mind video.
Well, I think if Dan does go to Florida, he is 100% going to film at Tim's trailer. 100%.
Oh God, yes. Oh yes, he will.
He would. I could picture him doing a video from there, like one of his nightly videos from in front of the trailer.
Yeah, of course. He does. Like I said in the
He's that sick.
like I said in the last live stream, I don't think he was properly educated in his life, socialized in his life. I don't think he has. He lives with his mom and dad. He's in someone's room. He found YouTube, and he just drives around and does stuff and thinks he can be the next Daily Woo, and just doesn't know right or wrong. He just doesn't.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm shopping.
So
I'm shopping smart. We
he's shopping.
get people stuff.
So what? So are you gonna do some more? Are you gonna do some more of those? What's her name? My squirrel bait stuff with the with
Oh,
you.
that's good. It's a mission.
Are you
I can see me.
Are you do some more of those squirrel bait stuff?
Yeah, I did a one where me and her had a podcast together. That was pretty fun.
I saw that one, but that was that again. It was I was talking to if you listen, what's his name came on at the end. He called in at the end. Casey Grits. She claims she'll do a podcast if he goes through all the hoops. And
with Casey Grits?
Yes, with Casey Grits, they're going to do a podcast together on that. That'd be interesting to see those two have a podcast.
They're really going to do this?
He claimed he had talked in the chat room. She has an account over on not Facebook, but the other one. She's in an anti-tater group, and if he joins it and can DM her, then they'll get together and they'll do a podcast together. That's what Casey Grits said. He'll start a channel, and she'll come on, and then you can come on. You can put like an aviator over the face, so those two can do a podcast together. It gives me Casey and
Squirrel. If they do a podcast together, then I'll stop doing mine with her.
No, they're going to do a real one. So
that's what I'm saying. I'll stop doing mine. I don't want to take their audience.
Well,
I didn't know that.
Well, you're not. Yours is just AI. This is real. You can still do yours. No big deal. That's just
mine was pretty topical.
Mm-hmm.
You know what happened? You know what happened with that one? I left out a. I almost want to put it up as like a lost scene. When I was editing, there was a scene in there about Karl and Ray that Squirrel Bait and I were going back and forth about them. And I missed it when I was doing the editing. I completely missed that scene. It was a good one too.
You should do one with Karl and Mighty Python. You do those two talking. It'd be epic. Sitting at the table, it'd be epic. Those.
Well, I could. Like I said, I could. Now that I could pair people up, I'm gonna start.
That'd be epic.
Having her have guests and having. I actually got a decent Karl character made now.
Karl, you can be on there with your life and vibe talking.
You know what I can't get with Karl? I can't get the I can't get his mannerisms, the way he talks. I have a good character that kind of looks like him. It's got his vibe to him, but I can't get that rhythm, like the way he that hippy dippy kind of. I don't know what it is. Well, I wish I can get that.
The Blind Views one is epic. The Blind Views one looks just like him. That's epic. That one
that came out good. That took me a while. That was a good one.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
I got 5 blind views. That was the best one. That was the one that finally came out right.
Right. So, because I have a Sora account. I haven't done anything with it. I signed up a long time ago. But
it's not, like I said, it's so easy to do. That's why I don't understand why the people that are putting up the slop ones, mm-hmm. the ones that are just ridiculously if you didn't know anything about Sarasota Tim, you wouldn't even. And you came across that short, you would know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Even if you knew Sarasota Tim and the Sarasota Tim world, and you came across one of their videos, you wouldn't even know what it was.
Yeah, but maybe,
I don't understand.
Maybe those videos are bringing people into the fold.
I don't think so, because it's people that are already doing videos. It's not like it's new people. I mean, it's Dinger and MzVicky. Yeah, it's like they're putting so little effort into it. I mean, almost negative effort. You know what I mean? Zero effort should produce better results than they're putting up. You know what I'm saying?
I really love that one. I really loved that one today with you and Squirrel Bait debating back and forth. That was fun.
Well, that was good. Like I said, like I said, that's putting a little bit of effort into it. You know what I'm saying? Not a ton of effort. Right. I ain't sitting here for hours putzing around with these things. It's basically talking into my phone, telling it what to do.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Like I said, the only one that really has it down is Sarasota Tim. He's the only other one that really has it down.
Right. AI is going to get better and better as time goes on.
Yeah, and you want to know something funny? I think Dinger pays for his, because if you notice Dinger's shorts, the ones he does with Sora, unless I'm missing it, I don't see watermarks. Like mine, I have watermarks. I don't pay for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
free.
I understand.
Mine still has watermarks on it. I don't see watermarks on Dinger's.
I was paying for my AI music for fun when I was putting on my channel. That was fun for 2 months. It was $7.99. It was fun for 2 months.
I would pay for the Sora if it was like $20 a month, but I think it's really like a couple $100 a month for the professional one.
No, I think it's
I'm
per
making a living doing this.
per year. It's something. I don't know what the hell it is. Whatever it is, it's not cheap. I get it. I mean, some are. I was they were advertising my video one day, some AI website, So I clicked on it. It had like a special lifetime $350 just to click on it. It was already sold out. I wasn't going to buy, but the point was, it was like a quick, like you pay $350 and you'll be able to do this forever. So
Yeah. Hey, did you see the one today with I did with Tim sitting at the beach?
no.
Yeah, that was awesome.
With all the birds shitting on him, and the one. Did you notice that the life and vibe was wearing the nurse uniform with the buy me a coffee on the front?
Oh, that was Life of Vibe.
Yeah, the first one was
wondering who that was.
wearing a nurse uniform, and it had the buy me a coffee thing on the front of it.
I couldn't figure out the first two. I figured out
The second one was MzVicky. Did you notice the second one was fat? It was wearing a pink NASCAR uniform. That was MzVicky.
Well, you gotta understand I'm driving around, so I gotta like pull over and just take a look at it.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, the second one was a big, like an overweight, wearing a pink NASCAR jumpsuit, and the first one was a nurse, and on the front of her nurse's uniform in red, it said "Buy me a coffee."
Was the whole thing red?
No, the uniform. She was wearing a white nurse's uniform, and on the front of it there was like a little nurse's cross. Like a medical cross.
It went by too
and
fast.
then it said "Buy me a coffee." It was Ray, and the second one was Vicky, and the third one was Z Car, in his 280Z, and the fourth one was JJ the squirrel.
Hey, Beef Stew.
Get the first two.
Beef Stew. It's $30 a month, and then professional is $100 a month.
What, for Sora?
Yes.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I've been looking for that.
I just typed in how much I went to the main page. It says, then you click on it will the pricing upper right hand.
I have to look at the $30 a month one and see what it involves.
It's $30 a month. Hang on, let me.
I would do it.
Hang on a second. 2,000 generations a month, high quality video, priority rendering, advanced support.
Okay, how many generations a month?
2,000.
Okay, so for free I get 30 a day times 30 days in a month. So that's like 900. And I don't use nearly those. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, if you were,
I don't need that. So okay, anything better? It is more quality.
If me and you were really creative and we wanted to do some fun, I mean, I could see the $100 a month. If me and you were going to do some really fun videos, like creative
If I
videos,
made a living, I would pay $100.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
To provide free entertainment for a bunch of nudniks.
Well, I used to have
Yeah.
GoAnimation.com. They moved on something else. That was I paid $300 a year for that. It was fun. It was actually a fun thing to do. It was worth it because I could type in.
$30 a month. Does it get you longer videos?
I don't know. I mean,
because the videos that I do, that's 10 seconds max.
It does.
You get 30 a day.
It just says. I have no idea. High quality, priority rendering, advanced support. I have no idea.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's like I said. That might be worth it for the high. Because like I said, mine are kind of like 480, 720. That's what you get for free.
You can always try one month.
Maybe for a higher quality, it might be worth it.
Just try 1 month. Just try 1 month for fun. It's $30. I mean, what the hell? I mean,
that's the thing. I'll look into it.
But I just saw you look at the. But
I mean, I have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? It makes me happy.
No, I understand.
It's a little hobby.
It's like podcasting. I pay $216 a year to do this. I like what I do. It's whatever. I make $115 a month here on Spreaker. It pays for itself in 2 months. So I get it.
So do you think Life of Vibe's cleaning their stuff up to make it look presentable for you and Scott?
I don't know. I didn't see her. All dolled up.
You never know. She's trying to make you guys jealous of her.
She's looking a lot better than usual.
I have seen her in some of her regular lives where she was a little bit done up, and she looked, she looked okay. I think if she gets dressed up and gets made up, I bet she's attractive.
Well,
I agree. I think she's an attractive lady.
right. You guys, we have to go to our I have to be cut off here in 15 minutes. So I appreciate both you guys. Anything, Karl? Anything on the way out the door, and then I'll give you beef stew and beef. I appreciate not swearing, but Karl, anything you want to say on the way out the door before I cut you guys loose?
I don't know. This whole YouTube thing's been an entertaining experience, and I'm just trying to keep it fun. I don't want to get bogged down in any nonsense.
Beef stew. What do you want to say?
Oh, everybody go and check out MzVicky's new channel, MzVicky Extra 9 NASCAR Wrestling. She's up to 25 subscribers.
Okay. Does she have the link to on her regular channel?
Does she have what?
Does she have the link on her other channel?
I don't know. I have a link. If you go to the video I made of her and the NASCAR, in the description, I have a link to it.
Okay.
That's what I said. That's what she picked up. She went from 12 subscribers to 25 subscribers after I put that video up.
Okay.
She never even thanked me.
Enjoy
Every
the
message saying thank you.
I see.
I doubled her subscribers in one day.
Don't go inside the church and burst into flames.
Gentlemen, I appreciate both of you guys coming on. I'll see you guys later, okay?
Yep.
Thanks.
All right. See ya.
I gotta go. I'll see you later. Thanks, you guys. Thanks. There they go. Appreciate both coming on the show. It's always nice to have them come on, and I appreciate that. It's obviously been on longer, but it is what it is. What is it? Eyes of Glory. Eyes of Glory. Let's go, shall we? Boom, boom. We always appreciate everybody that comes on Fear-Mongering Radio. Remember the military, the armed forces, all the branches. It would be the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard, in and out of uniform. Thank you so much. 1 and 2. Forgotten in Vietnam. We have a draft judge up in the hill, could fail adjudicate rapists. And part safe sex. How very Christian be doing when you're watching lesbian porn, okay? Put a condom on, put AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, needle in the penis. All that kind of behavior. And don't drink and drive. Call someone or you murder someone. All right? From Minnetonka, from great state of Minnesota, this is Fear-Mongering Radio. We are out!